to my class of mobile computing. Today we will learn architecture of mobile database. Why mobile database? Why we need to learn the architecture of mobile database, or why it is so important? Number of smartphones in use around the world is increasing continuously, and it was reported to 1 billion or more than 1 billion in the year 2012. Next billion devices could be reached within less than 3 years. More businesses move toward employee mobility. It is powerful, lightweight computing device and low-cost mobile connectivity paved the way for data-driven application. Mobile data-driven application enables to access any data from anywhere, anytime. Examples: salesperson can update sales record on the move. Reporters can update news database anytime. Doctors can retrieve patients' medical history from anywhere. Mobile databases are needed to support these application data processing capability. A mobile database is a database that can be connected to by a mobile computing device over a wireless mobile network. It physically separates from the central database server and resided on mobile devices capable of communicating with a central database server or other mobile client from remote sites. It handles local queries without connectivity. Now, client network relationship. Mobile units can move freely in a geographic mobility domain, an area that is circumscribed by wireless network coverage. To manage the mobility of unit, the entire geographic mobility domain is divided into one or more smaller domain called cells, each of which is supported by at least one base station. The mobile discipline requires that the movement of mobile unit be unrestricted throughout the cells of a geographic mobility domain while maintaining information access contiguity. That is, intercell movement does not negatively affect the data retrieval process. The mobile computing platform can be effectively described under the client-server paradigm, which means we may sometimes refer to a mobile unit as a client or sometimes as a user and the base stations as servers. Each cell is managed by a base station which contain transmitter and receivers for responding to the information processing need of client located in the cell. We assume that the average query response time is much shorter than the time required by client to physically traverse a cell. Clients and server communicate through wireless channels. This is the diagram of client server mobile database. Client server model is the traditional model of information system. It is the dominant model for existing mobile databases. The server can become a single point of failure and performance bottleneck. Even storing data on a cluster of machines to backup central database might cause performance bottleneck and data inconsistency. Now we come to peer-to-peer mobile databases. In P2P mobile databases, the database maintenance activities are distributed among clients. Every process plays part of the role of the server besides its client role. A client that wants to access a piece of data sends a request to other peer client and they forward the request until the data is found. The major problem in this model is ensuring the availability of data. Now we come back to mobile computing architecture. Wireless communication for mobile ad hoc network MANET is different. In a MANET, co-located mobile unit do not need to communicate via a fixed network but instead from their own using cost-effective technologies such as Bluetooth. In a MANET, mobile units are responsible for routing their own data effectively, acting as base station as well as client. They must be robust enough to handle changes in the network topology, such as the arrival or departure of other mobile units. MANET application can be considered as peer-to-peer, meaning that a mobile unit is simultaneously a client and a server. Transaction processing and data consistency control become more difficult since there is no central control. Resource discovery and data routing by mobile units make computing even more complicated. The characteristics of mobile computing include high communication latency, intermittent wireless connectivity, limited battery life, and changing client location. Latency is caused by the processes unique to the wireless medium, such as coding data for wireless transfer and tracking and filtering wireless signals at the receiver. Intermittent connectivity can be intentional or unintentional. Unintentional disconnections happen in area where wireless signals cannot reach. Example, elevator shafts or subway tunnels. Intentional disconnections occur by user intent. Example, during an airplane takeoff or when the mobile device is powered down. Battery life is directly related to battery size and indirectly related to the mobile device capabilities. Client location are expected to change, which alters the network topology and may cause their data requirement to change. All these characteristics impact data management and robust mobile application must consider them. To compensate for high latencies and unreliable connectivity, client cache replicas of important frequently accessed data and work offline if necessary. Besides increasing data availability and response time, caching can also reduce client power consumption by eliminating the need to make energy consuming wireless data transmission for each data access. The server may not be able to reach a client. A client may be unreachable because it is dozing in an energy conserving state in which many subsystems are shut down, or because it is out of range of a base station. In either case, neither client nor server can reach the other, and modifications must be made to the architecture in order to compensate for this case. Proxies for unreachable component are added to the architecture for a client and symmetrically for a server. The proxy can cache updates intended for the server. When a connection becomes available, the proxy automatically forward this cached update to their ultimate destination. Mobile computing possesses challenges for servers as well as client. The latency involved in wireless communication makes scalability a problem. Since latency due to wireless communication increases the time to service each client request, the server can handle fewer clients. One way servers relieve this problem is by broadcasting data whenever possible. A server can simply broadcast data periodically. Broadcast also reduces the load on the server as clients do not have to maintain active connections to it. Client mobility also poses many data management challenges. Server must keep track of client location in order to efficiently route messages to them. Client data should be stored in the network's location that minimizes the traffic necessary to access it. The act of moving between cells must be transparent to the client. The server must be able to gracefully divert the shipment of data from one base to another without the client noticing. Client mobility also allows new applications that are location based. Types of data in mobile application. Mobile application can be categorized in two ways: vertical application, horizontal application. In vertical application, users access data within a specific cell and access is denied to users outside of that cell. For example, users can obtain information on the location of doctors or emergency centers within a cell, or parking availability data at an airport cell. In horizontal application, users cooperate on accomplishing a task and they can handle data distributed throughout the system. The horizontal application market is massive. Two types of applications most mentioned are mail enabled application and information services to mobile users. Data may be classified into three categories. Private data. A single user owns this data and manages it. No other users may access it. Public data. This data can be used by anyone who can read it. Only one source updates it. Examples include weather bulletin or stock prices. Shared data. This data is accessed both in read and write modes by group of users. Examples include inventory data for products in a company. Public data is primarily managed by vertical application, while shared data is used by horizontal application, possibly with some replication. Copies of shared data may be stored both in base and mobile stations. Data management issue. From a data management standpoint, mobile computing may be considered a variation of distributed computing. Mobile databases can be distributed under two possible scenarios. The entire database is distributed mainly among the wired components, possibly with full or partial replication. A base station or fixed host manages its own database with a DBMS like functionality with additional functionality for locating mobile units and additional query and transaction management feature to meet the requirement of mobile environment. The database is distributed among wired and wireless component. Data management responsibility is shared among base stations or fixed host and mobile units. The distributed database management issues can also be applied to mobile databases with the following additional considerations and variations. Data distribution and replication. Data is unevenly distributed among the base stations and mobile unit. Transaction model. Issues of fault tolerance and correctness of transaction are aggravated. Query processing. Awareness of where data is located is important and affects the cost benefit analysis of query processing. Query optimization is more complicated because of mobility and rapid resource changes of mobile unit. Recovery and fault tolerance. The mobile database environment must deal with site, media, transaction and communication failure. Mobile database design. The global name resolution problem for handling queries is compounded because of mobility and frequent shutdown. Location-based service. As client move, location-dependent cache information may become stale. Division of labor. Certain characteristics of mobile environment force a change in the division of labor in query processing. Security. Mobile data is less secure than that which is left at the fixed location. Thank you for watching.